careful, be safe, and be prepared. It's more stuff about to happen.
Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow.
Hey y'all, so let me talk to y'all before it get too dark out here, and then I can't talk to y'all. So y'all know I had my mom in town, so that's why you didn't get a lot of videos from me this weekend. And then the power went out. The power went out on the very first day of my mama being there, okay, at 5 something in the morning. Now that is just, I was so upset, but I didn't lose it, okay, because I knew that I had a form of backup power if I needed it. Like if it was out any longer than the hour that it was out, I would have pulled out the bigger solar power generator and I would have plugged my refrigerator up to that, so I wouldn't lose anything. But it was only out for an hour. But even in that hour, being that it was so cold, I had the space heater. There are so many other heaters out here. If you don't have solar power, it's to cost you too much, and y'all know the winter is coming. I have something that's called a buddy heater, and you can get those probably anywhere. You probably can get them on, I'm sure you can get them on Amazon, but Walmart has them as well. They have the small ones and they have the big ones, and you don't need any kind of backup power, just to make sure you have some heat in your house. You can put that in one room, close that room off, and everybody go in that one room if y'all lose power, okay? Because I don't want y'all to be out here freezing. I want you to also make sure if the weather gets really bad, like they're talking about, this winter is going to be really cold, really bad, lots of snow. Check on your elderly neighbors, your elderly family members, because most times they're not going to tell you they have a need, but if they have a need, let's try to help them with that need if we can. We want to go out and share and spread God's love whenever we can. Also, when it comes to the EBT, let's get into it. And then I'm going to share some footage of my son's baptizing. The big question that was going on all week was Walmart said that, you wasn't going to be able to go into the Walmart. They were going to be shut down, and you probably were going to have to order online or whatever and have Spark Delivery to bring it to you. So that was the big thing that a lot of people were talking about. I brought it up because that's what I had been hearing. I never said that it was going to be closed. I said I don't think it's going to be closed. And it was not closed. So that was a blessing in disguise. But when I tell you, I know I said I wasn't going to go out, but I had to, because I got to be able to report back to y'all. So me and my mom went out because she wanted to go to Walmart, because she never really goes to Walmart. Don't really go to the store anymore. Like if she needs something, my brother just go get it. So she wanted to go to Walmart. That's where we went. First I went to Sam's, but she didn't want to go in there. So we went to the Walmart. But both of them were like right across the street from each other. When I tell you that parking lot was jam-packed, it's like everybody and their grandmama, i.e. like I had my mom up in there. And you could barely move up in there. I didn't like the price on stuff in there because I wanted to get some turkey wings. That used to. Well, honey, turkey wings ain't a cheap meal no more. Okay, them packs was $10 and above, and you only got like 2 or 3 small turkey wings. They wasn't even as big as they used to be. And I'm like, what is going on? Because I was gonna, barbecue them things down like my mama like them. So, but I didn't do them because they was just too much. They just were, and it wasn't enough meat on there to make it a meal anyway. So the price of things are still high. But they didn't stop that store from being crowded. It didn't stop people from being in there buying Christmas stuff, buying maybe Halloween stuff that's on sale. Just getting a lot of stuff in there. So people have gotten money. People have gotten stamps. Some people didn't get stamps. And so we're going to talk about it. The president is now being forced forced to release some emergency funds to people who receive the SNAP benefits. But until he do, because the timeline has passed, y'all, and being the timeline has passed, it's going to take a little while for things to get organized in order to get that money out to the people. So 2 judges came out and they said that it was unconstitutional. I don't know what kind of world we're living in right now, but I hope that people have realized by now that we have to all prepare the best we can with what we have, from stocking up water, food, medication, winter items right now, because that's the season that we are going into, winter. The time went back this morning, so we need to be preparing. And it's not about not having faith in God, because God will provide all, but it's about meeting God in that, okay? Not waiting for him to do it all. He wants to see what you do, because faith without works is dead. He don't have to prove anything to anybody. Why? And why does Jesus have to prove anything to anybody? He proved enough, right? So we need to prove that we are obedient in the word and not to man. Because we see how man will do you. Man will leave you hanging. Man is going to have you out here begging for food. Man is going to have you out here not being able to feed your family if you wait for man to provide for you. Okay? So hopefully those funds will be distributed out before the month is up. Well, before the week is up. Hopefully they'll be able to get that together. I don't know what all goes into that, but states in the meantime are giving families vouchers to go to the food banks. Food banks, of course, are soliciting for donations because they know there's a lot more people out there. And it's not just people who aren't working. We have military who also rely on food stamps, which is a shame in itself, as is no military personnel, full or part-time, should have to rely on food stamps to provide for their family. That's a shame in itself. But anywho, that's what's happening, and it's nothing we can do but live our life. But how you're going to live your life does matter. What you do at this moment does matter. And I'm so proud of my son for taking this time in his life at the age of 23 and figuring out stuff that I didn't even figure out at 23. You know, that I can't do it all by myself, that I need God. God don't need me. I need God. And I'm glad he figured that out. A lot of us still haven't figured it out. But anywho, neither here nor there. Y'all have a blessed one. Stay prayed up. I will have news story out for you tomorrow, and also some more inspiration for you. Hopefully it's inspiration. It's inspiration for me. That's why I'm doing it. It's really for me, but I hope that it helps you in whatever your journey is and where your struggles are, because everybody's struggling with something in life. Nobody is perfect. We're all going through it. Everybody got bills. All this, I'm debt free. Not everybody is debt free. And if you off grid, then maybe you debt free. You off grid, you ain't got no water bill, you got your own water, you got your own power, you got all of that. Then you debt free. Other than that, but if you own a vehicle, guess what? You ain't debt free, because you paying a car note, you paying insurance. They're gonna get you some kind of way. So don't fall for everybody's I'm debt free stuff. Work your journey, make that journey work for you, put God first, and be the best you that you can be. When I tell y'all that God is amazing, I can't even stop crying tears of joy right
Yeah,
now.
happy tears.
Happy tears, as my mom is saying. We just watched my son, my youngest son, who's 23, get baptized. And he then gave his life over to God, but he was looking for a home to plant himself. And that's what that pastor talked about today, about planting yourself and finding your inner person and fulfilling God's hopes and dreams that he has in you, and giving it to the community. So no matter what's going on in this world, there are people who do believe in Christ. And if you are surrounding yourself with people who don't believe in Christ, you need to run, and you need to find some place, someone, first of all, pick up the Bible and get in the Word, because not every church is going to give you the Word. They're going to give you some words and then mix their words in it. But you want a church that's going to teach and preach, not just preach and entertain. So y'all have a blessed Sunday. Y'all take care. I'm about to take my mom back home, and we had a great weekend together. This was a great way to end the weekend.
Oh yes, I love it.
And we just feeling good right now.
I feel good. I saw my grandson get baptized today, and I love it.
Yeah, this wasn't even planned for her to even be with me when this even took place. Like, when you know, with this church, Life Point, they say 5 tries, give us 5 tries. My son said he knew on the first go round, and let me tell you, I know on the first go round too. I felt it when I walked into the building. I felt the Spirit of God in that place, and the people all up in there. I didn't feel any bad vibes of anybody. Everybody was so welcoming.
They dressed me the same.
Yeah, they were so kind. They sat with my mom when I went to go get the car, even though they had transportation, but I didn't seek it. I thought she could walk it, but she couldn't. So my bad, Mom. But anyway, y'all take care, stay safe, and I love you, but God truly loves you more. He definitely created only one you, so be the very best you that you could be, and when you are, go out and spread God's love. Peace, love, and light. Thanks for being here on TOMMYBITES Homestead. Bye.
That's right.
Say it again. That's right.
I love you.
Here we have Casey. Casey said, I grew up knowing about Jesus, but decided to live as a part of the world. I felt empty, and after college decided to form a relationship with Jesus. I am ready to become the man the Lord wants me to be. Yes, sir.
One of the best things you can do for your family is to start a garden, get your seeds, figure out what you're going to grow, where you're going to grow it, how you're going to grow it, and get busy doing that. You don't have to have a garden bed. You can use buckets like you see the white buckets right there. Just do something, because relying on someone else is giving them control.
I was a girl with dreams so wide, eyes full of wonder, heart open, untied. The world seems such a place to lay. Ran through the days in the sun's way. But somewhere along the road I felt the shift. The days turned heavy like an unseen rift. The girl that I was began to fade, and in her place a new was made. I'm in between, I'm not quite all a girl, a woman, both in my soul. Learning to balance, learning to be in the struggle. I find the real me. I feel the pull of who I should be, caught between the past and what I can see. The weight of the change rests on my chest. Questions that made no sense.